Live from Mensah Studios in Accra, Ghana. This is Mensah News coming to you live on Facebook Mensah TV, YouTube Mensah TV Official, and we are live across the whole world on www.mensahtvonline.com. And today in the news, we are fire outbreak destroys Chinese company in Obuasi. Also, GPRTU to increase transport fares by Monday, effectively February 26th. And also on the international front, we have Côte d'Ivoire Coup leader Damiba sworn in as president. Now let's take the news details. So on to our first story. Fire outbreak destroys Chinese company in Obuasi. Fire has gutted a Chinese company in Obuasi, destroying a 12-bedroom house, a warehouse, and an unspecified amount of money. The fire, which started on the company's roof about 6 a.m. on Thursday morning, was discovered by a passerby who notified the occupants and later prompted fire officials. One side of the building was destroyed. We called the fire service officials. A worker at the company, Vida Entry, stated. According to her, the fire service delayed in responding to their call, and this compelled them to salvage the situation in their own way. Now, the company legend deals in excavator, operation gold, and truck rentals. Officially, the fire service managed to rescue one of the compartments of the warehouse. According to the fire officials, investigation has commenced, and what determined the fire would be found out. Now on to our second story. GPRTU to increase public transport fares effectively February 26. Now the Ghana Private Road Transport Union, GPRTU, has announced that commuters should expect an increment in transport fares by Saturday, February 26. Now, speaking in an interview with the media, the union's public relations officer, Imoru Abbas, said they are currently engaging government on what percentage the upward increment would be. We have no choice, but we initially asked for the government to scrap some of the taxes, but they were not prepared to do that. So we have no option but to come with an upward adjustment of lorry fares, as he stated. He further noticed that the leadership of the GPRTU will meet governments again since disagreements over the percentage of the initial increments they planned on had failed. We asked for 30% increments. Finally, we were down to 20%, but government struck to 10%, of which we asked for more. Now let's move on to some international news. On the international front, we have Côte d'Ivoire Coup leader Damiba, who has been sworn in as the president officially of the country. So if you have to take the details, we have Lieutenant Colonel Paul-Henri Sandaogo Damiba, who has been inaugurated as Burkina Faso's president just over 3 weeks after he led a coup that overthrew democratically elected Roch Marc Christian Kabore. Now, in a television ceremony on Wednesday, Damiba took an oath before the country's top constitutional body to preserve, respect, uphold, and defend the Constitution, the nation's law, and a fundamental acts of key decisions approved by the military. Damiba was dressed in camouflage uniform and a red beret and wore a sash in the colors of Burkina Faso national flag. The ceremony in a small room at the offices of the Constitutional Council in the capital, Ouagadougou, was not attended by any foreign representatives. Kabore was elected in 2015 following a popular revolt that forced out longtime ruler Blaise Compaoré. He was re-elected in 2020, but the following year faced a wave of anger over the mounting tolls from an increasingly bloody conflict that has spilled over the neighboring Mali. The fighting has killed thousands of people and forced millions from their homes across West Africa's portion of the Sahel region in the face of attacks by armed groups affiliated with ISIS and Al-Qaeda. This year, nearly 50 million people in Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger will need humanitarian assistance, 4 million more than in 2021, according to the United Nations. On January 24, Damiba, 41 years of age, led disgruntled officials to force out Kabore amid public anger over his handling of the worsening security situation. This is where we end our news, but we have more news on www.mensahtvonline.com. We came coming to you live from EK Mensah Studios in Accra, Ghana. My name is Coup Mensah.